Welcome, Soul Family. Today we are looking at the personality for Chae Min. I yeah, for Chae Min, he is a Majesty in the series Bon Appetit, Your Majesty in Netflix. All right, I think I know he's already publicly dating someone. We will do a couple reading on them, and we will put it in the membership later, the membership area later. Just note, all couple readings are in the membership area. Yeah. Since he is already publicly dating someone, I will not be checking his relationship status with Una. And welcome, Soul Family, to another personality reading from DYS Tarot. Today we are looking at our hit star E. Chaemin. He has done some series before, but it's this series with Bon Appetit, Your Majesty, which has really taken him to a new level of fame. So let's look at his personality. His relationship readings, I think he's already publicly dating, and his relationship readings with his, known girlfriend will be in the membership area later. Very interesting, as usual. Personality readings are always very, very interesting. We'll start with his central personality, which is the King of Pentacles. So this guy is very grounded in reality, in practical. He's a very, very practical guy. He likes, things which uh, are sought out in a practical way. So it's in a sense, he's not going to go into something which will not benefit him in any way. Okay, and with the king, we understand he's a strong personality. He has a sense of authority. He tends to go into leadership modes or leadership roles. He will do the CEO role very well. The central influence, the star, we have that he was born to be in this line. He basically gravitates towards fame, towards, the glamour life, towards the lights. He's someone who can perform well when he has an audience. He has like what would say a fortune star. Yeah, he was just born to be in this showbiz, and he has worked very hard in the past. Where he has reached is his hard work. Okay, and he never saw the results of his hard work earlier, but now finally he is making it, because now he's going to get a push, which he's going to get support and push which he was always wanting. I think he didn't have backup earlier. I don't know which whether he's coming from a rich family or not, but he's come all the way here alone. He made it on his own. He didn't have the solid backup earlier, but now in the future, we are going to see a lot of help coming, and even emotionally, someone helping him emotionally to become better. In terms of identity, he's a romantic. All right, he's a romantic guy who is gentle at heart. So we have this personality who's very practical, yet he dreams of romance. He might do, small things which are very romantic. He likes going for the walks and, going for nice dates, and he might try to make his date very happy. And with other identity, we have the judgment. So he's someone who he can be judgmental about you, he can be judgmental about himself, and I think he's 15 September born, which makes him Virgo. So it's highly possible that he's very tough in terms of judging people on others as well as himself. He might have a perfectionist streak, so he might be soft and kind at heart. All right, but he may have got this thing of right and wrong very fixed in his head, and he tends to piss off people because of the judgment. In his public life, we are going to see some event which is going to happen soon. We have got the tower. So his public relationship is like he's not good with crowds. He's not good with that because it kind of cripples him because he's so hard on himself. He's always wondering what people are thinking about him. But we're going to have an event soon publicly, which is going to create some issue for him. Privately, we have the Page of Swords. So he is a sharp tongue in the sense that, like I said, I have this feeling that he tends to, uh, or he ends up offending people he really never meant to offend because he has that, sharp tongue in the sense that he has. How do I explain this? The habit of getting into arguments. Yeah, he's got a habit of getting into arguments. He's got a habit of getting the last word. And I am so interested. I'll go and check up and see if there's any write up on his personality. But he fits the king role very well. I mean, because it's exactly the kind of personality which he is very, it's very natural to him. Okay, it is very natural to him. What he fears, obviously, is Five Pentacles, which is if he fears being, left out in the cold, having no support, having no one. He fears that. That's his biggest fear. And this card is what actually is interesting in one's way because this is his greatest desire now. With the Seven of Swords, there's a lot of interpretation. We can have someone who's trying to steal from somebody else. There's this person who's running away with the swords in the battle. This definitely is a smart person, but he is, if you see, holding the swords through on with his bare hands. So, and we have it all in yellow, which is a very positive card. But we have someone who can hurt himself to do whatever has to be done or to outsmart somebody else. So that is what it might show of his personality. He wants to outsmart or he wants to be the smart one, but he might end up hurting himself in the process. If I talk in terms of greatest desire, I think he wants to be smarter than everyone else around him. Yeah, he wants to be the guy who, I won't say wins, definitely who is appreciated, but he wants to be the smart one. That he gets maybe he has a desire to be more street smart. Maybe he has a desire to be, check this, what it would be. Okay. This basically, he craves what is not easily obtained. That makes total sense. He doesn't have admonition for the easy stuff. He wants the stuff which is difficult to do. So he will be taking all these kind of challenging roles. Yes. This kind of can lead to isolation. Personality reading. Let's look at his career. Okay. In the past, we have the King of Queen of Wands, we have the Lovers, and we have the Four of Pentacles. So, in the past, I would say there have been people who have influenced him. I would put it that way. Maybe this could be a past girlfriend, or maybe his girlfriend held him in his career, something like that. That is what, and he was conservative in his past. He was not very, he was not ready to try new things or try challenging roles. He was trying to take conservative roles in his past. In his present, we have the Five of Cups, we have the Moon, and we have the Five of Pentacles. I mean, I thought his present in his career would be really good, but actually, it seems it's not very good. He is crying over what he has lost. His mind is very severely affected, and he feels, the lack of support. He feels alone, isolated. What is happening in his career right now? Maybe now that the Netflix series has come, and maybe he might get better opportunities, but he was not in a good space, or he's not doing a project which he's happy with right now. In the future, we see him with the Two of Cups, we see the Justice card, and we see the King of Wands. So his future I see is much brighter. He will get the justice, he will get the accolades which he really deserves. Maybe he might get an award. We see him becoming the King of Wands. We see him having some kind of say in what projects he's going to do, and we see more collaboration, and I feel equal opportunity, the opportunity which he really deserves, and we see the justice coming through what he really deserves, and we see him becoming a little bit more powerful than where he is right now. His mental space, especially in terms of career, is not very good. He feels very isolated, alone, nervous. That is how he feels. Let's look at his love life. Uh, uh, okay. He had definitely an ex which we don't know about. All right. The lady was quite instrumental in helping him in his career. We don't know who it is. And so this is his past self, and it is a secret, it's not public. And he really liked her. He really liked her, but the public will never know about it. In his present life, though, whoever it is, he treats her like a princess. I mean, her empress. We have the Knight of Cups, means he's totally in love with her, and we have the Strength card. So the relationship as of now is very strong, and he's actually madly in love with her. So I see the Empress as his girlfriend, his present girlfriend right now. Okay, and he really, really likes her. But in the future, we are seeing this thing going to break up. I mean, he's going to go through a point where he is going to be feeling isolated. He's going to do some soul searching. And I usually am not very happy to, talk about these kind of things in my channel, because I don't want to talk about a couple who's actually doing very well right now. But these are the cards which have come, and so I have to say it the way it is. I see in the future that this couple is going to break up, and he's going to recover from it, because he, as I said, is a romantic guy. He needs romance in his life. So he's going to have somebody else, and maybe next time he will not make it public. He will keep it hiding so that he can protect, because I think it's going to be the public scrutiny, which has already started, which is going to destroy his present relationship. So that was the reading on Chae, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. And if you all did, please give this a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Bye bye.